Hi, Jennifer and Blaine. I'm Chris with American Income Life Insurance Company, and I'm going to be the one that's going to explain the benefits that your friend Lori Barber is able to extend to you. Just make sure you can both sit where I can see you. Now, did you guys talk to Lori to find out exactly what she's done for you and your family in meeting with you today? Okay, I'm going to back up and fill you in on what's going on. All right. Lori's a member in good standing with the Safe Life Network, and she was allowed to extend some of her benefits to her family members and those closest to her. Jennifer and Blaine. For 70 years, American Income Life has provided personal service to union and association members like the police, firefighters, and Teamsters, nurses, and helping them get qualified for their permanent benefits. I'm sure you've heard they have some of the best benefits out there, right? So, Jennifer, what do you do for work? Oh, cool. And how long have you been doing that for? Nice. And Blaine, what do you do for work? Cool. And how long have you been doing that for? Have you guys lived in Saskatchewan your whole lives? Nice. Yeah, I love it there. And what do you guys do for fun? Nice. Yeah, me too. So I'm going to screen share. This is a letter from the Safe Life Network. You guys have read that? Excellent, excellent. Like it says in the letter, my job is to go over your benefits and help you get enrolled. When I'm finished, they have you fill out a report card that will go back to the Safe Life Network, just so that they know I've done my job. Is that fair? As the letter explains, Jennifer and Blaine, they have me meeting with you for two reasons: to explain the benefits package that Lori qualified you for. Two, the most important reason that we are meeting is that I'm going to see if you guys can actually qualify for all the permanent benefits that Lori made available to you. I'm going to let you know though, right now, it's going to be really hard to qualify and many people don't. Okay. So Jennifer and Blaine, do you know the difference between your temporary and your permanent benefits? What they mean by temporary is that everyone has benefits through their work, but when you leave your job, change careers, retire, your benefits go away. So they have a set up permanent ones that fill in all your gaps that you don't already have through work, so that when you do change jobs or retire, you get to take those with you and they don't ever expire. Does that make sense now? Thanks. Okay, right here, this is your AD&D certificate. This covers you when you die in any type of accident. It's non-contributory and non-participating, which means you don't have to pay for it and you're already qualified. Pretty nice, huh? I'll email you the certificate for your records. Does that all make sense? Okay. Now these are your no-cost child safe ID kits. Are you familiar with the Amber Alerts, Jennifer? Yeah. Police in our communities are actively searching for over 2,300 children each and every day, and over 800,000 children each year. When unprepared, it can take up to 4 hours for the police to collect the information needed to put out an Amber Alert. And that means a 4-hour search radius in every direction. Even more frightening is the fact that if a lost child isn't found within the first 24 hours, it's a 93% chance they won't be found or won't be found alive. So Jennifer and Blaine, can you see why these child safe kits are so important for every parent? Section right here, you're going to put an updated picture of your children with the date it was taken, how old they were. In this section, you're going to put all of their personal information, things like height and weight will be changed over time. So you put that in pencil. Note any birthmarks, scars, any identifying features. There's a section for fingernail clippings and hair from the follicle, their DNA, and a place for their fingerprints. Does that all make sense? You guys can see why these are so important for every parent, right? In fact, it's the goal of the International Union of Police Associations and AIL to get these child safe kits out to 100% of the community. But in reality, that's not going to be possible without your help. So what they're asking is every family sponsor and 100% of the families that they know in your area receive the kits at no cost to you and no cost to them. So what most people are doing is grabbing their cell phone and going from A to Z, just so they don't miss protecting any children. So go ahead and grab your phone. Who is the first person in your contacts under the letter A that has children under 18? The next benefit you're qualified for is your no-cost will kit. With everything going on, most people are scrambling to get a will prepared and are realizing that wills cost a lot of money. In fact, the cost of a will in North America ranges from $940 to $1,500 per individual. More surprising is how many families do not have a will prepared. They realize that everyone is a beneficiary for their bank accounts, their life insurance, but very few people have a will set up to take care of their children and the lives they leave behind. So here's your will kit. So the top section here is where you put in all of your vital information then about each other. Jennifer and Blaine, then next you're going to put information about your children and guardianship, very, very important. Who's going to be your executor, your bequests, which is where all of your assets are going to go. Finally, there's a section where you will put your funeral and final services requests. Have you thought if you want to be buried or cremated? Then you put that right there. And then you put if there's anything that doesn't fit in nicely in the above sections in additional information. Jennifer and Blaine, this is your AIL Vision discount card. This card is at no cost to you and it will give you discounts on prescription frames, lenses, coatings, safety glasses, and even non-prescription sunglasses. Here's a list of the service providers in your area. So you'll receive the card immediately. You'll start receiving discounts, so pretty nice, huh? Next is your family information guide. This works with your will. So when something happens to your family, we'll know exactly what to do. After you fill it out, you're going to want to put it in a safe place here at home. You'll each fill out one. On top is where you're going to put your vital information like your name, your birthday, social insurance number. The persons to be notified. This is the most important part. Jennifer and Blaine, did you guys know that every year in Canada, millions of dollars of life insurance goes unclaimed? The family doesn't know about the insurance, they don't know how to make a claim, or the company just can't find the beneficiary. What they're saying is you put down 5 people each in your local area that will be there to help out immediately when something happens to you. So, Jennifer, who are the top 5 key people that would be there to help out in an emergency or even a death? A lot of people list their family, friends, neighbors, coworkers. Okay. And Blaine, who are the top 5 key people in your area that will help in the event of an emergency or death? Okay. Your estate information goes here. You guys do have life insurance outside of work, right? Oh, your insurance through work, make sure you put in pencil because it is temporary. This part is for your financial institutions information. Do you guys use checkings or savings? List your information here because when you die, someone in your family has to close your accounts. Here are your funeral service and final requests. This is very important. Jennifer and Blaine, have either of you ever had to plan a funeral before? Do you guys know if you want cremation or burial? I'm not sure. Either way, it's very expensive. Remind me before I go, part of the program takes care of your final expenses, but you will need to qualify for that. You see how important this guide is? Now, because you have an in with the union through the Safe Life Network and your friend Lori, the IL, they are allowing you to extend the same no-cost package to people in your life that are going to be there to help take care of things when something happens to you. They're going to be receiving a $2,000 AD&D certificate, vision discount card, family information guide, will kits, and child safe ID kits of their own. Now they do have to qualify. They do have to be 18 or older, live in Canada. They can't be in any trouble with the law. So Jennifer will take care of your family first, close friends and all your coworkers that you haven't sponsored through the will kit or child safe ID kits. What was your oldest brother's name again, Jennifer? All right, Jennifer and Blaine, now that we have all of those taken care of, it's very important that you let these people know that you sponsored that who I am first. In fact, you guys do text, right? Everybody texts. I'm going to send you a text right now that you can send to them, okay? That way they'll know what's going on and how important this is. So Jennifer, go ahead and forward this text to them right now, because if you're anything like me, you will probably forget to do it later. Blaine, You forward the text to the people that you want to sponsor into these benefits.